Yeah.
Do you have time for a quick Trans Am story?
I do.
Okay, so living out in LA,
Right.
This club used to have Boss Night, and it was Tuesday nights, and they just play Springsteen.
Right.
And all of a sudden,
that was you were in.
I was there. Oh yeah, that was gold. So I went and hanging out, and there's all these celebrities there. Rob Lowe and Michael J. Fox is there. And I'm hanging out, and finally the club closes for the night. It's 2:00 in the morning. We're out in the parking lot. Michael J. Fox is drunk, and he's with friends. But behind him on Sunset Boulevard is, because it came out this week, 49 years ago or 39 years ago, Back to the Future. Billboard behind Michael J. Fox with the DeLorean. And I was just like, this is the greatest night of my life.
And did you have a camera?
Of course not, back in the day.
Of course not. That was the worst part
1985.
about it.
So then he got into a Mustang Fox body in the passenger seat.
Right.
And we basically raced down Sunset Boulevard down to Beverly Hills and then made a U-turn back.
Right there.
That was my story.
Hamlet right there.
Yeah.
Hamburger Hamlet was on the right. The V right there.
No, it was a residential area. We were more like sort of...
Well, then
Holby
you went
Hills
past,
past.
So the Rainbow Bar and Grill, in between the Rainbow and the Roxy, there was a parking lot, and at 2 a.m., the bars all closed at 2 a.m. in California, which was interesting because it was 3 a.m. in Tennessee.
Interesting.
But 2 a.m. in Southern Cal,
that's
progressive state.
Right.
And we'd all hang out in the parking lot. Like nobody had anywhere to go, and they were all trying to get invited to house parties.
Right.
And I'll never forget, there was a guy who drove an Excalibur, and his name was Jean-Pierre, and he had a open-chested shirt with gold chains and this white Excalibur, and the invite to his party was,
I think I knew that guy.
Nirvana.
Yeah.
If you got invited to his party, you were really good. We never got invited, ever. Meeting girls in California was about akin to wrangling cats. It was not an easy thing to do. So what can you do for me? I'm sorry, I was just asking you, to dance.
No, it's a whole different vibe out there, especially at clubs.
And I never went to the Troubadour, which was a great club out there, and I wish I had of, and I don't know why I never did. It was just never anybody playing there.
Troubadour's next to Dan Tana's, by the way.
Which was a great
Italian restaurant, still there, I think.
Is it still there?
I believe so, yeah.
I did more of my hanging out at the Whiskey, the Roxy, and the Rainbow right there, and Gazzari's on a really heavy metal night or something, where Van Halen got their start, basically.
That's right, exactly.
And the Troubadour, they were discovered by Gene Simmons of Kiss.
That's right.
There you go. More useless
music
rabbit hole.
But that's my I was in the Trans Am that night, so the Trans Am and the Fox body down Sunset Boulevard, Michael J. Fox wasted.
And you're racing him.
Billboard sign behind him. It's amazing.
Wonder who the driver was. See, that's
it was a friend of his,
Yeah, but I mean, you'll never know.
No, I'll never know.
I'll never forget... who was the guy with the Stray Cats? Not Brian, whatever his name is. Slim Jim Phaeton or whatever, the bass player or drummer or something. I remember he was dating like Britt Eklund or something, and they came pulling up in a Jaguar XKE or something, and it was like, golly, this guy. You know why she likes him, because he's a musician.
You see a lot in Los Angeles.
You see a lot. You see a whole lot of stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. And the car culture out there was amazing, and it wasn't even a car culture. There weren't Concordia elegances. There weren't really that many car shows per se. It was just the car culture was just people using their cars and seeing them driving up and down Sunset Strip on a Friday night. Seen and being seen. Yeah. Absolutely.
Paul Stanley getting gas at the gas station at San Vicente and Sunset.
Yeah, there you go.
And a 928, Porsche 928.
Pumping his own gas.
By
golly.
You've been listening to the Classic Auto Mall Show with your host, Stewart Howden.